Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back doing a Swiss Oath of the Gatewatch Battle for Zendikar draft. Open Kozilek. Well, I haven't opened him yet. Let's see if he's worth anything in these days. Is he played? I should probably know this, but I don't know if he is. I feel like he was at first. Maybe people don't care anymore. What's his value? 2 tickets. 2 whole tickets. Yeah. That's not much, but I think we're going to take him because he's a 12-12 menace with kind of a cool ability, and he draws cards and stuff. So I imagine Kozilek's the last card that you get to end up playing. So you probably draw 7 cards. It's probably a 10 mana, 12-12 menace, draw 7 cards, which seems good. And the next closest card is like, I don't know, Devour in Flames probably. So sure, let's take Kozilek. There was a time where he was worth like 10 tickets, and it was not that long ago. Maybe like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Past a Goblin Dark Dwellers, this card's really good. I think I want to take that. Despite the fact that Hedron Crawler is probably a better plan with the Kozilek, Dark Dweller is actually just a good card. I really like this card a lot. We'll just make a Menace deck. Every single creature in our deck will have Menace. I think we're going to have a hard time doing that every turn, but we also don't have to play Kozilek. It feels like a difficult card to play since it's, 10 mana. I never really played a Desolation Twin deck, so. But then again, Desolation Twin doesn't draw 7 cards, essentially, like Kozilek almost assuredly will do. Okay, pick 3. I like Nissa's Judgment. Doesn't really work with the Dark Dweller so much. Pulse of Marass is actually kind of cool with Dark Dweller. It's kind of interesting, actually. My Unknown Shore seems like a boring pick. I think Nissa's Judgment's the best card in this pack. Despite the fact that it doesn't synergize with Dark Dweller. It's just a really good card. I don't think anything else super close, to be honest. I'm going to take the strongest card here. Okay, so in red we have Zada's Commando, Immobilizer Eldrazi. We have a Waste. We have a Cultivator Drone, which works well with the Kozilek. Blue-red is a good spot for Dark Dweller. Dwyle Avenger is in here. No good green card. So it's probably Cultivator Drone if I really realistically want to play Kozilek. Mobilizer's fine. Haven't really played it. I played against it. It's okay. Zada's Commando is pretty good. I feel like this deck's a bit spicier, though, if we go for the Kozilek plan. I'm going to take the drone, though. Let's take the drone. Like I said, I think that's a better direction to go with Dark Dweller. Wait a second. Wait a second. Should we play the Zendikar Resurgent Kozilek deck? I think that's a cool route to go, huh? Storm Chaser Mage would be fine too. We're going to take Resurgent. Reality Hemorrhage works better with the Dark Dweller, but it's Swiss. We can go deep. We can try to go deep here. Jumping from 7 to 10 is a lot easier when you have a Zendikar Resurgent. We're going to go for it. Okay, Spider versus Unknown Shores. No good red or blue card in here. Spider's good at buying time. Unknown Shores is good for getting colorless mana. Not sure if I want the Unknown Shore or not. I'll take the Spider, I guess. I don't know about that one. All right. Immediately rewarded with a Vestige. There's Containment Membrane in here. If we want to go maybe green-blue. Still kind of want to play a Dark Dweller, but take a second Spider. Might just want the Vestige. I'm not sure here. Membrane's pretty good. It's another way to buy time. Doesn't really work well with the Dark Dweller. I mean, it just could take a second spider too. They're fine. They're not amazing. We're gonna take the Vestige. All right. Well, we can take Loam Larva, which finds basic lands, including wastes. It actually is, I think, a deceptively good card. Another spider in here. Sweep Away, which is good. Well, it's not insane with Dark Dweller, and we might not... I want to play the Resurgent Kozilek, so might need to focus on that. We can take the Waste and maybe find another Loam Larva. Loam Larva is not a very popular card anyway, so... Although we have a Vestige already. I think we'll find another Waste. Let's take the Larva. I changed my mind. Okay, Warden. I don't really like this card, but when you're playing Kozilek and Zendikar Resurgent, I guess you go for it. Could take the Gorger. Could take the Maw. It's a body that blocks. I still want to play Dark Dweller. Just don't know if I'm going to be able to. Negator's fine. I don't think it's... I'd rather have a thing that blocks. Alright, let's play the Maw. I think Maw's actually pretty decent. Maw actually is kind of good with Resurgent, too. I mean, not only do you draw the card, but you tap, like, one colorless mana and you can pump it twice. It's kind of cool. Chitinous Cloak. Little bit redundant with Kozilek. I don't think it's something we need. Could take the Negator. I still don't really think this is a Negator deck, but I don't think this is a Chitinous Cloak deck either. If we're playing Kozilek, I'll take the Negator, I guess. Alright, got the Waste. We're going to take it now. Ancient Crab. Sure. Take a Sinkhole. Alright, last pick island, sure. So we have colorless mana. We waste ramp. We want to be red still, I think, because I like Dark Dweller more than any of our blue cards, but we'll see if that happens. I guess Ancient Crab can hold down the fort a little bit. There's a Mimic. Yeah, play the Mimic and then Kozilek. What's Mimic worth these days? Last I checked, it had spiked pretty hard and wasn't worth... No one cared anymore. No one cared. It's one ticket. Walker of the Waste with one Waste. Thought Harvester. Stalking Drone seems okay in here, actually. Something to do early. Otherwise, another Warden, which I don't love. Walker's fine. I think we might take the Stalking Drone. Thought Harvester's pretty good, but I'd rather have some cheap stuff that we can legitimately use in this deck pretty easily. I think Stalking Drone's very good if you can actually get the colorless mana for it, which I think this deck at this point, with Vestige, Waste, Loam Larva, Warden, possibly Drone, but if red doesn't pan out, I guess. Alright. Hey, my best buddy in the whole world, Remorseless Punishment. Alright, could take the Hunter. Goes back towards red, but it's a very good card. Another Cultivator Drone. So we're only for sure green at the moment. We don't have any spells for Dark Dweller yet, which is a bit awkward. Relentless Hunter's good. It's more of a beatdown card, though, isn't it? Could take the Avenger. I don't think with this curve we're going to be surging it up that often, though. I don't really want another Warden. I think we'll wheel him anyway. I'll take the Hunter, I guess. Well, yeah, I don't know what's close. Alright, we're going to take the Hunter. I think we're going to try and commit to... Oh, and then there's a Blinding Drone. Well, That brings me back towards green-blue, I guess. Loam Larva, number 2, probably wheel it. Blinding Drone's pretty good. I think we're going to... I don't love our blue, but our blue's playable. I don't like ditching the red, but you can't splash Dark Dweller. And I guess, based on our current deck makeup, it's not like Dark Dweller's looking good anyway. We'll take the drone. We're going to have to pull the trigger on a second color here, though. Pulse seems pretty good. Otherwise, hold out Settlement. Might just want that. Yeah, I guess we'll take it. I think we're going to end up with enough playables, so... Yeah, I still think our red looks better than our blue, but we're past Blinding Drone. I don't know. I think it's looking better. All right, we'll take the Lagac. It's just a strong card in green, and we're still for sure green, so all right. I'm on board. It's pretty good with Loam Larva and Stalking Drone and Spider. Yeah. And even Blinding Drone. Yeah, we've actually got good bodies for Lagac. You know, Profit of Distortion is pretty good. I think we got to take that. Even though, yeah, another Lagac is... Yeah, I think we'll take the Profit. Because we're going to... Here's the thing. We're for sure an 18 land deck. We're running Kozilek, for God's sake. So when you're an 18 land deck, having a mana sink like Profit, especially with all this colorless mana, it just seems correct. So we're going to take that. You know, I think a second Lagac would be good too. Let's just commit. Let's pull the trigger on blue, I think. Like I said, I really like Dark Dweller, but having like no action for it makes it a little less good. Blue-green, not my favorite direction, but I mean, this deck is cool. We need some removal. One Inez's Judgment's not going to hack it. I mean, the good news is we have a couple ramp spells. I guess Blinding Drone kind of counts as removal. So, not looking terrible. Yeah, we can take the Pathfinder. It's probably better than Canopy Gorger, I think, most of the time. No colored mana requirement. One less power, but we could actually utilize we have a chance to utilize the ability. And this does not look like an Entangler deck at all, so okay. Oh yeah, also makes sense to pick the colorless card because of Cultivator Drone. Okay, Avenger, Second Vestige. Probably take the Avenger. It makes sense. It's certainly good enough to take here. Just assume we're going to be playing it for the full price or 4 mana most of the time. So Walker of the Wastes, Canopy Gorger. We have 1 waste. Probably don't need the Walker then. Guess we'll take the Gorger. Okay, I might want the second Warden. Another shot at another waste. I don't think we need another waste. Could take another Avenger. I don't love Warden. This seems like a good deck for Warden, though. Alright, we'll take it. Ooh. It's a great pickup for us. We're definitely taking the second Cultivator over the Loam Larva. Rather have the 2/3 body that ramps. We got ourselves a deck here. I think we can get to 10 mana. Let's see. I don't really care about any of these. Really don't need a Bone Saw. Don't really need a negate either, but we'll take it. Alright, so we're looking okay here, actually. We really want some more removal. A Blinding Drone and a Inez's Judgment is not going to hack it. Oh, we got a Prairie Stream. That's 4 tickets. I think we're going to take that. 4 tickets is a big pickup. Do we even play it? I don't. For deck thinning, it's probably not worth it. Oh, wait. This isn't what I think it is. So no, we're not going to play it, but we're going to take 4 tickets. I think Sky Spawner would be a huge pickup for us too, but I'm not going to pass 4 tickets in a Swiss draft. Got to jump at that opportunity. Maybe we get rewarded, find something in white worth splashing. Serpentine Spike, you say? Well, probably don't need Natural Connection. I guess we'll take Tightening Coils. It buys time. Actually, Call to Scions might just be better. Although we need removal. Alright, we'll take the removal. It's cheap, too. I mean, late game plan is ready. Maybe we wheel the Call to Scions, too. Sunken Hollow. Is that worth anything? People probably don't care about these cards anymore, do they? One and a half tickets. Could just take the Blighted Cataract. It's more colorless mana. It also is a good mana sink. Invoker's a good mana sink too. We're a little bit short on playables. I think we're going to end up with enough though. Cataract makes the deck though. Take it. I like this card draw when you're running 18 lands. Alright, another shot at a land. Let's see if Canopy Vista is worth anything. Another ticket and a half. Alright, well, I think we're just going to take Incubator Drone. Actually, Infiltrator is cheaper. It doesn't ramp like Incubator Drone, but blocks better. We're going to take the Infiltrator, I think. I like Incubator Drone, by the way, but this fits the deck a little bit better, I think. Unnatural Aggression, probably good enough for us. I don't love it, but we do need removal. Could actually take the Blighted Woodland. It's not bad either. All the colorless mana sources. Wheel the Unnatural Aggression. Not super likely to happen. What are all our best bodies for Unnatural Aggression? I guess Stalking Drone's a reasonable one if you can pump it. 3/4. 2/3s are okay. 2/3, 3/3, 2/3s. We don't actually look great for Unnatural Aggression. We only look okay. Do we really want a Blighted Woodland? I mean, it's alright. I guess I'll take the Woodland. I don't know. I don't know if that's right or wrong. Ooh, Infiltrator, but I think we're actually taking Dampening Pulse. This card's great. If you don't have removal, I would say the next best thing is weakening your opponent's creatures, so we'll do that. Wow, Ruination Guide, huh? Well, Ruination Guide's cool with Infiltrator and Blinding Drone, Stalking Drone, Prophet, Cultivator. I still probably want the Sky Spawner, though. Gives me evasion plus ramp. I think it fits our deck a little bit better. I like Ruination Guide, though. Also works with Warden of Geometries, turns them into 3/3. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You don't really need to count Pathfinder or Kozilek, so like 9 creatures. I still think I'd rather have Sky Spawner. Ruination Guide's good, though. Fertile Thicket, Wavewing Elemental. Or Territorial Baloth. Maybe that fits our curve the best. Could probably run it over a Gorger, maybe. I don't know. A little bit less color intensive. Probably don't need the Fertile Thicket. Alright. I like Wavewing too, but I'd take the Territorial Baloth. Cascade. Actually, I think I might like Cascade in this deck. Something that buys time is always going to be good. I might cut the Negator. We have the colorless mana, though, to make Baloth, Gorger, Pathfinder, I guess Kozilek fly, but could cut the Crab, too, but I kind of like it. I mean, Infiltrator's probably going to be better most of the time. Could cut the Avenger instead of the Negator. Can't decide if I like the extra power more. I don't think this is really a Rush of Ice deck, but if you're removal light, maybe it's what we're looking for. Seek the Wilds. Probably just don't need it. Guess we'll hate a Dominator Drone. Got the incubator drone back. All right, well, taking it and absolutely playing it. Oracle of Dust, we have an infiltrator only for exiling. Is that right? Well, I'm not going to play a second Rush of Ice, so whatever. Maybe I should have just hated the Rush of Ice because it's better against us. Mist Intruder, don't. This is not a Mist Intruder deck. I mean, it feeds Oracle of Dust, I guess. But we probably have enough card draw. I think we got to end up cutting some of our 4-drops. So, kind of on the fence about Avenger and Negator. Negator can make some things fly, which I like. And we're going to be able to hit the Negator. So it might be the Avenger that gets cut, but I can't decide how much I like the X. I feel like we're not going to surge too terribly often. Oh, on top of that, the Cultivator drones can pay for the Negator. Both the mana cost and the ability. Either way, I got to make some cuts. Let's cut the Avenger, I think. I kind of want to keep my top end, but Gorger feels like it can get axed. Warden jumping to Gorger seems good. Kind of want to keep the Rush of Ice. This isn't really a Rush of Ice deck, but it can buy you time you need. Just when you're this light on removal, it kind of makes sense. Kind of want to keep the Negator. I can cut the Gorger. I mean, we're definitely playing Kozilek. Gorger's kind of some of my top end, though. With all this ramp, I want enough top end. Maybe I cut the Crab. It's color intensive. It's not insane. All right, we'll sideboard into Crab, I think. I don't know what the last cut is. Maybe it is the Rush of Ice. What's our removal? Blinding Drone, Tightening Coils, Dampening Pulse, and that's it. All right, well, I'm still kind of feeling like the Rush of Ice. It could be the Baloth. Let's cut Baloth. Let's get a little bit of diversity, some removal, just in case. Does not synergize well with Resurgent, but sometimes you need to tap something down and buy a turn. It's a better tempo card, but I still think it might be something this deck wants when you're removal light. All right, I mean, this deck's cool. I don't think it's fantastic. It seems okay. Probably playing all of it. What's all the Colorless Matters cards? So we've got Prophet, Blinding Drone, Stalking Drone, Negator, Pathfinder, and then clearly Kozilek. Probably playing all of our colorless mana. I don't think it's going to hurt us too bad. So we'll bring this in, bring in these in. We definitely want to play the Waste because of the Loam Larva too. We have more colorless mana than we need, but Blighted Cataract is utility land. Blighted Woodland ramps. And it does find wastes too, which is not bad. Okay, I mean, this deck's cool. I don't know how great it is. We'll find out. So 12 lands. Each of these can count as half of a color. So it'd be like 8 blue mana, 7 green. I don't know about that. Seems a bit awkward. I'd probably run Holdout Settlement over Vestige. They both get, well, Crumbling Vestige is a one-time colored mana. Holdout Settlement is only if you have a creature. Doesn't interact very well with our tap ramp creatures. This is interesting. I do feel like I probably want to cut one of our colorless mana sources. So, yeah, the question is, do I like Vestige or Holdout Settlement more? Because Cataract, Woodland, and Wastes are all going to stay. So, we have 17 creatures. I still feel like I might want to run the Vestige instead. Because I don't want to have to use a Drone or a Warden for a Holdout Settlement. I think we're going to run the Vestige. I think. I don't know if this is right. We'll find out. So, if we do it like this, we have 7.5 blue, 7.5 green. I think we're going to have to do that. Mana base is a little bit suspect. I don't think this deck's very great. I probably give it like a D+. Our removal's not very good. Our curve is only okay. We have enough ramp to cast Kozilek. We'll have to see if it can take the game over like I'm hoping it will. It's a cool deck. I think it's not particularly good though. I'm only going to give it about I'll give it a 66%. I don't think it does not look likely to fare super well since it's obviously a little bit high curve wise. Yeah. So 66% still looks fun. So I don't anticipate this deck crushing by any means. It's definitely a grind deck. So grind deck that's low on removal is not exactly where you want to be. But I think it's, like I said, it's interesting. So, all right, running it like this. We'll see you round 1.